Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the YouTube channel, New Day Counseling and Psychotherapy Services. But again, if you're joining me for the first time, kindly ensure that you click the follow button and the share button so that we can all get to learn and all get to, share this information and uplift each other, especially in this fast-paced, growing emotional arena. So welcome once again. Welcome once again to this episode. And today I'm going to talk about healing. And not just healing, but healing as a process. So why do I call it a process? Most of the times you'll hear people say that I'm healed. I am going through a healing journey, or, I've healed. And I want to correct that a particular statement of I am healed or, I have healed. Healing is a process. Healing is a journey. It has no end. Healing is a journey and it is a process. So what does this process entail, or how does this process move along? From the day you were born, let me be very specific, 3 months to your birth. Because again, a child can be born 3 months to term, 2 months to term, and they still survive. So 3 months to your birth, as a child or as a baby inside your mother's womb, swimming in that amniotic fluid, you already had an idea of how the external world felt like or how the external world looks like. So if it were any kind of traumatic development, then they started developing while your central nervous system started developing right from the brain. Now, let's come to the healing process. Healing process, I do like to define it as a process of learning, relearning, and unlearning. Learning, relearning, and unlearning. Learning new things every day. Relearning what you knew before. You learn new concepts of it. And then unlearning. Unlearning is agreeing and being flexible enough to be able to cut off what you knew before and pick in the new information, or do an integration or an incorporation of the information you had before and what you have now. Healing as a process. Healing is a process that sometimes can be very, very hard. Healing is a process that sometimes can be very filthy, very ugly, but it is worth it. At the end of it all, trust me, this is the most worthy journey you can ever embark on. If you ever want to find yourself, then go on a healing journey. So, how do you realize that you need a healing journey, or how do you realize that you should be embarking on a healing journey? Healing journey, as I said, remember I'm calling it a journey because sometimes we go on journeys that we do not have an end. Other journeys might have an end, but a healing as a journey has no end. What I always tell my clients at the time of admission, I'm always very courteous enough to remind them that healing journey is messy, it's muddy, it's ugly, but the end of it all is rewarding. So this is what happens when you go on a healing journey, especially with a therapist. You see what they always place in museum as artifacts are the archaeologists when they go, when they travel to areas and then dig out stuff, be it human bones, be it, the skeletons, and then they are placed in a museum as artifacts, explaining the process of healing. When these animals died, they were smelly, they rot, they never made sense, and they were buried inside probably their caves or the tombs or wherever they were buried into, and they were forgotten. So these are like the parts of your life, the parts of your experiences that your body